Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at some Lucid Motors. Before we get into this video, if you guys are looking for real-time buy and sell signals, daily stock market and crypto updates, exclusive trading and educational content with bi-weekly live streams, make sure to check out the Discord link in my description. Trust me, it is well worth what you guys are paying for it. Anyway, looking into Lucid Motors, the stock is currently up 20% today. In my opinion, off these lows, the way that it's looking, it could be a telltale sign that this right here is going to continue higher. I was going to make this a Discord exclusive, but Lucid is one of those stocks where I believe a lot of the general public is holding this stock. So I sort of want to make all of you guys informed on why I believe this stock's price action is doing what it's doing. Looking into Lucid, we got to start from the very beginning just because there's no real chart data on this. It's just an IPO stock and then we shorted. But there's reasoning for that. I'll explain here. So post-IPO hype. Lucid stock rallied significantly post-IPO before declining. 580% to be factual. After this though, we saw a huge decline in the stock price, being that it's down 96%. In my opinion, this is due to insider activity. Insiders shorted the stock to acquire cheaper shares, pushing the price lower, which ultimately yields higher returns going into the future. We looked at this on Palantir. We looked at this on a stock called Immunovant. They all follow very, very, very similar structures. You long, you short into an algorithmic range, and you start accumulating off of the lows. Now, this is the difference between I'm going to do it from the right shoulder because this is the only place that is reasonable for you to actually guess where you'd be buying a pullback from. So into new highs, if you had bought off of that right shoulder, it is a 2,500% yield. Is that likely? Probably not, just because there is no real imbalance on our chart here. Imbalance, in my opinion, pretend this is our IPO, pretend this is a quick IPO short. There's long into our post-IPO hype. Now we got to go into our drop on the stock. This is where I would personally show you guys how imbalance works. Imbalance, in my opinion, is the theory that a stock price drops too far, too fast, doesn't leave any gaps on the chart because it happens in real time, and then it leaves for too much bearishness on the chart, and it's sort of just like a flat line down. That is not healthy. But Lucid Motors did not do that. It was just choppy price action all the way through. No matter where you look on this chart, there are still some bullish candles within that choppy price action. In fact, we even go take some of that price action out with this wick up here. Point of the matter, there is no real imbalance on this chart for us to want to say it is reasonable. It is almost more than likely that we're going to be trading into new highs. This leads me into my recovery uncertainty. Upside targets, there are potential upside targets like gaps, but in order for us to really be long-term bullish, we have to trade into new highs. There is a gap right here at $9.82, which is over 120% away. 150% to be a little bit more accurate. There are upside targets on this stock, but in my humble opinion, looking at a stock with no history of growth, the only way that you know that this stock is confirmed bullish long term is trading into brand new highs. Our trading range is currently trading within the internal structure. And when I say internal structure, we're just looking at it as whatever the stock price has given us that is not new highs. So all of this is internal structure. All of it is internal structure. Now, looking at this large short here, there's not really much that we could take from it. The only thing that we can do is hope that this stock, Lucid Motors, starts to trade healthily upwards and continue a healthy uptrend. That is the only goal that we have, or else we could very well possibly trade into some of these gaps and continue shorting into brand new lows and lows and lows and lows and lows. I've seen it happen. So to sum this video up, just because like I said, there's not really much to make about this video. Lucid Motors post-IPO hype into a short, now accumulating off these lows after a 96% decrease in the stock price due to possible insider activity. There's no chart imbalance. Recovery is uncertain. Long-term bullishness is confirmed by new all-time highs, and the trading range is stuck internally. Looking at this though, let's just quickly draw out some Fibonacci tools. If you were to trade this into new highs, at least from current price, into that 1.618, that is yielding almost 4,000%. Almost 4,000% from current price. Like I was saying, the stock is currently up 19.71% today. It is ideal to pick up some of these stocks while they're still trading at such low prices. Obviously, it is going to be a risk, and please take proper risk when shorting or when going long on these stocks. They are not for certain 110% going to play out. Use proper risk management. They are cheap for a very, very good reason. You don't need to push much capital into stocks like these to yield high returns. Anyway, guys, looking at Lucid, that would be my personal upside target going into the future if all-time highs are met, which leaves a lot of opportunity for traders and investors and everybody in between. So please hit that Discord link in my bio if you guys want to be updated in real time on not even just Lucid, on stocks like Tesla, Apple, cryptos like Ethereum, Bitcoin, commodities, gold, silver, etc. Anyway, guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of your days, and till next time.